Yo, 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 what's going on, Grind family? Welcome to episode 4 of the Eternal Grind, the podcast. I got two special guests with me. We're talking about the industry, the T.I. and Tiny situation. Of course, I got the homie Big Zoo.
What's
I
poppin'?
got KB again,
Hello.
and we about to get into it. I'm saying on a great episode. KB, what's up? Zoo, what's up?
What up? What up?
What's poppin' with it?
And what y'all think about this T.I. situation, man?
Man, it is what it is. They freaks. Everybody freaks. They all freak down there.
I
Hey, what's
think
up, KB?
anybody under 5'6" is they got something to prove. Ti running through the girls.
What you mean? What, his height?
He short.
Yo, you gotta look at it like this. When you got all that bread, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
I mean, but see, that's the thing. If you got all that bread, you shouldn't have to violate the way they say that they're violating. I think you know what I'm saying the money should attract. What happened to the days of the groupies and all that?
Nah, I think look at Tiny though.
Yeah, Tiny
Not for nothing.
faded.
Look at Tiny.
Tiny faded, dog. You
He
got
been
it.
doing this
Yo,
shit.
my nigga, it's all good with all that. She got a good heart and she's a good woman, but my nigga, he been dealing with her for about like 50 joints.
Yeah.
He needs some new shit. He need to pop.
And all the girls he fucking is black. This bitch biracial, no shade, but she cracking
Yeah.
and she got to keep going to the surgeon and fixing it. He told her. I believe they had this conversation.
Yo, you said she cracking?
She cracking. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think they had this conversation where he explained to her what he liked.
Yeah, I think you gotta give. I know she gave him he get a pass. He gotta get a pass. He gotta
Yeah.
get a pass. Like,
I mean, I don't know.
come on,
Didn't
dog.
he have like a whole girlfriend at one point and she didn't like it and like she was trying
I think
to
he was
fight the
fucking with.
girlfriend?
I think he was
I,
fucking with the Bernice. I think he was fucking with Bernice, and she tried to wild on Bernice.
yeah. No, she fought Bernice.
Yeah.
Remember, she fought Bernice. She fought
She
Bernice.
did?
Yeah, Bernice is
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, Bernice super bad.
Bernice is bad. And look
I
at
mean, but
Tiny.
how do you think uh how do you think he goes back from Bernice to Tiny?
I
I'm
think
thinking
he
child
don't.
support.
Nah, I think he don't live in the same room as her. Like I think they got two separate, like a Will and Jada situation.
Ooh,
My
look at
nigga,
That's
that.
they got they
yeah,
got a whole different atmosphere. When you got that much bread and you famous like that, you in a whole
yeah.
different atmosphere, my nigga.
But
So
I agree with
I'm gonna be
Andy.
jacking.
I think
What you
I
say?
think Tiny is the ringleader because I feel like she know her dude gonna cheat on her. Period.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
That's a
front.
fact.
I think Tiny used to be real pretty when she started with the escape thing and stuff like that. But I think once she started modifying her body and all the rest of that, it was a wrap.
Nah,
My nigga, she
sorry,
look like
Tiny.
no cap, my nigga. Yo, no disrespect, yo. She look like she had a stroke, my nigga. Her face looked like she had a stroke, my nigga.
Yo, son, no
Like,
shade. I'm gonna say the only person
Yo.
who aged like Juan was Candy at the whole group. I think Tiny
that's a
always looked
fact.
as fucked up.
Nah, I don't think so. The other two sisters, they ain't do too bad.
Nah, they are. They are. They always been big. No shade to the big girls, but they always been big.
But they not big no more.
Have you seen them
Man,
lately?
No, but I like a couple years ago they had did like some reunion shit and I seen them. They wasn't that big.
They just
yeah,
moved.
Candy.
Candy always look good though. So Tiny
Yeah,
was never.
Candy dub that shit. Like, nah, y'all
She
bitches
always.
ugly. I can't get on stage with y'all.
Yeah, Candy. That ass.
Yeah, she
No,
definitely
but
clipped that. She
Candy
clipped that.
definitely was the
Yeah,
most talented out of the foursome. She was definitely
that's a
she's
fact.
always been writing songs for other artists. Like Candy is really getting the money out there,
That's a
and
fact.
she cute. She is very pretty for a brown skin girl. And Tiny, I mean, no shade to her, but if you go back, if you could pull up an old picture of Tiny when she was in Escape, she looked like a younger version of how she looked today.
Like Miss Piggy. She look like Miss
Yeah,
Piggy.
like she always looked like that.
Like dog,
Yo.
she look like my nigga. She look like Yo, she look like, for real. She look like she had a stroke, and
She,
or she look like
she
what's homeboy that got shot in the face on that rapping Conway.
Conway.
Yeah, she got a
Y'all
face like
horrible.
she look like that nigga, my
Y'all
nigga. Like
horrible
her
for
shit is
that.
like that, dog. That's like you see how shit don't move. That's her shit look like.
And then she went and got her eyes done. But I think, in all, I think it's a self-esteem situation when it comes to her dealing with T.I. because, men are always, quote unquote, going to roam and going to look for something younger, more sexy that's appealing to them that they're going to entertain. And I feel like she's getting older. As an older woman, she feel like she in competition. So that's why she do all them surgeries and shit to herself. But T.I. is not a prize. Like, he's a whole snitch.
I mean, but think about it this way. Even the way Tiny looks, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure somebody in the industry, if they was to break up, that'd be at her. Like, look at the whole Floyd Mayweather situation.
I think
Yeah, that's
Floyd
cause she
did that
that's cause
because
she
Floyd,
she a come up. She a
yeah,
come
she'll
up. That's
come up.
why.
And Floyd get to say he
Nah,
like,
but I think
that's all.
yeah, that's
Everybody
true
and,
too.
and you gotta look at it. Every other bitch that Floyd had, a rapper took him from her.
Right. Right.
Like
Like,
like
Yeah,
Nelly
yeah,
new chick was his girl.
yeah,
yeah.
So he's like, yo,
that's
I
true
gotta
too.
get the rappers back. I gotta get the
Right.
rappers back. So I'm gonna pop.
Right.
Yo, I'm not pop. Yo, my nigga. If I was Floyd, my nigga, I'm not popping no goddamn Tiny, my
I'm
nigga.
not fucking her after she done had birth with
I'm
all
not
them fucking
pop,
kids. T.I. done
my nigga.
exposed to the herpes. They said this nigga got herpes and shit. So this bitch got herpes. And
My nigga.
now they got rape allegations. Like, what the fuck? I'm
What
not doing that.
Do
what
you
can
believe it
Tiny?
though?
I believe it. I
Both of
wholeheartedly.
y'all,
I believe all.
do y'all
I
believe the
don't.
allegations?
Yeah, I
I
believe it.
don't believe.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this. I don't believe like the rape shit, none of that shit. Cause at the end of the day, like that's like, yo, that's Ti and Tiny. Like
Nah,
bitches gonna go over there. They gonna go over there and fuck like my nigga. Like
nah,
I
y'all
don't
gotta
think Ti
stop
gotta
it.
rape
You
no
gotta
bitch,
stop.
my
I
nigga.
gotta hold you on that, Zoo, because nigga, that was R. Kelly, and R. Kelly was definitely out here looking in the McDonald's windows, driving
But
past the hospitals and
but
shit.
what's R. Kelly charges though? R. Kelly charges is what like fucking with the little girls and shit like that. With child, he ain't got no rape charge.
Yeah, but
He got fucking with the
that's
little
rape.
kids.
Yo, Zoo, that's rape though.
Yeah,
That's a whole
that
rape
Nah,
is,
nah,
that
episode.
is.
nah. He got a
Yeah,
couple of rape charges
Yeah, that's rape.
from a couple of adults joints for holding them hostage. And
Holding
I think it's the
hostage.
chick that
Yeah.
did the news. I don't
yeah.
know. She was some
But
type of interviewer person, and he held her hostage for like a
Nah,
year. So she
no,
say
I don't believe that shit. That girl was
allegedly.
wrong.
Everything is
R.
allegedly
Kelly,
until this man get convicted.
from what we know, allegedly, this nigga like 14 and under. No
yeah, that's a
shade.
fact.
But this whole
That
grown ass woman said he held her hostage. I don't believe that. I believe she wanted R. Kelly. She thought she could change him. I'm gonna stand on
yeah.
that.
I think
And
it's a
and
double edged
I
sword.
and I feel like the females knew like, yo, all right, we gonna go fuck. I don't think they knew they was gonna go that far with the fucking. They ain't probably think they was gonna wild out like how they was wilding.
Yeah.
That's what probably scared them and shit. Like oh y'all going too far. Like
Let me ask y'all
you
a
going
question.
too far.
Let me ask y'all a question. Janet Jackson hit your phone up right now and said, I want you to come to my mansion. What y'all doing?
I'm engaged, so you gotta
You a motherfucking lie. Your fiance, yo.
Yo, good answer,
I'm
Zoo. Good answer.
engaged, my
Yo,
nigga. I'm
son.
engaged, my nigga. Like that's a fact. Like
Yo,
I'm
my
So
engaged,
boy
my
look,
said,
all
nigga.
right,
"Fuck
so
Janet."
I'm gonna
let's
go with
say,
that answer. I'm gonna go with that answer first.
let's say
But
your wife and your fiance is like, yo, that's Janet Jackson. That's Janet Jackson, babe. We finna come up. Now, what if your wife, Bernard, and your fiance, Zoo, say
I'm
that's
there.
Janet
I'm
Jackson? You
there.
go. What you doing?
I'm going.
You going right now? Janet, you get to Janet Jackson's mansion, right? Now she like, take off your clothes. What you doing?
Taking off my clothes.
All right, wait. Then she
That's a
said,
fact.
I need you to crawl to me.
Oh, nah, she
All
wildin'
right.
now.
He
Nah,
said
she
he
Nah,
wildin'.
crawling.
nah.
Zoo, that's my
Nah,
man.
Yeah,
He
nah,
let's
being
she
honest.
wildin'.
go.
Zoo said
Let's
he
Nah,
go.
she
crawling.
Let's go.
wildin'.
and then it's a
We
whole
go.
white man come out butt ass naked.
Then I'm going to prison, and then I'm gonna be in prison.
But wait, you went there as a willing participant, right?
Yo,
I
listen,
get that. I get that part.
All
But
right.
next time you hear about Zoo, it's gonna be 21A 770 because I just did, my nigga. Like,
But my point of it all was you went there as two consensual adults,
yeah, that's
right?
a fact.
Consenting. You consented. You went there voluntarily, right?
but that
Mhm.
goes to show what he just said. You go there thinking, yo, it's T.I. and Tiny. We're gonna pop it off. It's gonna be a come up. I'm gonna get
But
something out of it.
what people don't realize, because I pay attention to all that shit. You ain't tell me no motherfucking white man was over here. You ain't got
Right.
this motherfucking see-through nigga coming out here. So I'm about to. I'm a civilian now. See, the
Right.
prior
He
Zoo
said
would have
I'm a
went that way with
civilian.
it. So now I'm gonna tell Janet like this. I'm gonna call my lawyer about to call you tomorrow because you just
Right.
wild out. You just
But
violated
wait,
all
you signed the
types of shit.
NDA. You signed the NDA. So what happened?
No,
You
all
can't
right, but then
talk.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that.
Wait, but
But then we
see,
can just we
listen.
gonna
If it comes down to doing all of that, then it should be a problem out the gate. Like if I'm coming, right? You invite me someplace, and I'm saying, you know, your intentions is to have sex or whatever the case is. I'm saying, then you get me there, and some attorney come out the room like, yeah, before this go down, you got to sign this. Nah, like it's
Oh
clear.
no, I'm gonna do that.
Cause you
I'm gonna do
might fuck
that.
around and put me in a chokehold and do all kind of
No,
shit to
but
me, and I leave
in order for you,
feeling
That's why
you gotta think
violated
you
and
about
gotta.
shit.
That's why
you gotta
you
think
gotta
about the
read the
celebrity
fine
status.
print.
The
You gotta
status.
read the fine print.
Yeah, but
You
you have
gotta
to
read
think
the fine
about
print.
the celebrity status though. They are
Yeah,
celebrities, which means that
yeah, I'm gonna
everybody want a
sign
piece of
that.
them, right? They want to know
Yeah,
their lifestyles. So the majority of the people that they have around them, they do have to sign NDAs in order to protect the celebrity,
yeah.
right?
That goes
So
all the time. That
that's
happens
off
all
the
the time.
gate. Now, once you sign that NDA and they get in there, they already know your vice, right? So you smoke a little weed, drink a little liquor, you might pop a little Molly E, whatever the case might be. But now they forcing it on you. That's where it become a problem. Where it's like, bitch, you
Yeah,
ain't leaving. I took your cell phone. You not
yeah.
leaving.
That's
You
rape.
here. That's
That's
rape.
rape.
At
That's
first,
rape.
you was a voluntary
Yeah.
participant, and then once those things come into play, then what happens? That becomes a whole nother situation, something you totally
Yeah,
didn't sign up for.
that's rape. Yeah, that's
So
rape.
that's where the
That's
Ti
rape.
and Tiny situation. That's what they have right now, and they fucked up because if they had people who had their vices and they just did their thing by themselves, then they wouldn't have this problem. But they forcing shit on females.
But the problem is, how do you believe something where somebody's been just now coming out about it? You know what I'm saying, and saying that this been going on for years. All right.
Cause I believe it. Cause Ti do sucker shit all the time.
Yeah, he
With that
definitely does.
commercial, money
Like
with tip.
his track
That was a
track
fucking
record
fluke.
is doing some sucker shit. He do real sucker shit, real sucker shit,
Right,
real
Yeah,
sucker
right.
shit.
yeah, yeah.
His track record is like that. So I believe that shit. Cause come on, my nigga, I got the little man complex too.
Yeah, he
You
do got
dig?
the little
Like
man
Yeah,
complex.
yeah, he
yeah,
That's
be
why I say I
yeah.
don't trust
wilding. He be
nobody under
wilding.
5'6". It's a wrap now. I got my
Yeah,
lesson. I learned my
she did
lesson.
say that in the beginning. She did say
That's a
that in
whole
the
fact.
beginning.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She
But on
did say that
top
in the
of it, you
beginning.
gotta think about it. This is what when you get a certain amount of money, it becomes to the point where you have everything you want. Now is that what else can I get away with? What else can I do? I think that's where that comes into place because at first you got to buy everything. You getting new to your money, so you doing everything legit. But once you sitting in your fame and your money after a while, it's like pussy come to me easy. Now I'm finna do this. Let's see how far I can go with this. Now I'm not saying it's true, nor am I saying it's false, but I'm saying I could believe it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I
I
could
believe
believe
that shit
it.
because
I'm not putting nothing
I believe
past the
that shit.
people in the industry. Period.
I ain't gonna front.
Cause
I believe. I feel like there's a
you
whole
got
underworld of that shit when
you
it
Yeah.
comes
got
to
and
that.
you got the reason why I say it's true is because nigga, you gotta do something. They do something like we. That's why when you see them the rappers and shit when they start smoking them big doofy ass blunts and shit like that. Oh, I put on my nigga. For one, you're not getting that high. Your
Right.
head is gonna be banging like a motherfucker. So this is why I say it's like they adrenaline be so high. They gotta get high off of something else, and weed is
Right.
not doing it. So
Right.
Right.
they be tricking off and popping
Right.
pills and and their adrenaline is trying to get away with giving them bitches the pills and see, oh, let me
Right.
see if I could get away with this shit, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, and doing shit like that. Cause next you know they're gonna be smoking crack and that.
And it's
Well,
gonna be
hopefully they
cool.
don't
It's
go
gonna be
smoking
cool,
crack
especially in
because
this era. All you gotta
my
do is
main
put it in the song, and it's gonna be cool.
my main man, Al Green, they say he was smoking crack. He got shot and shit. I don't want nobody to smoke crack in the industry because that's just gonna end wrong. But they are doing
Yeah,
a form of crack with all this cocaine. They popping
Well, first of
yeah.
Adderall.
all this lean that they're taking, you can't tell me that you're not a heroin addict. That's liquid
Right.
fucking heroin.
Nah,
So
them niggas is
so
wild.
for them to make that cool, just because you're not shooting it up in a needle, don't mean you ain't a dope fiend.
But I have a
Yeah,
question for
The
you.
same with the pills.
I got a question for you.
What?
Now on the Ti and Tiny shit, look how this relate. Why are you get a regular person like Remy Ma, for instance? She shared that she definitely indulged in lean at one point in her life, right?
Mhm.
A girl from the Bronx ain't know shit about lean. The most she probably doing was popping bottles, smoking weed, chilling.
Mhm.
She get into Hollywood. What makes you go from your average, something that had you content and good, that you had to go above and beyond for a high that you never experienced, something to zone you out completely? What makes that happen to you? What the fuck is going on in Hollywood that makes you want to get higher than ever?
But if you look,
Right.
if you look at a lot of these famous people interviews, like after their fame, you know what I'm saying, they start to expose little small shit that happens during their career. Like a lot of these people you wouldn't have known do drugs and shit like that, but they say it gets so bad, you know what I'm saying, to where they have to find a vice to keep them going. You
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right.
know what
That
I'm
yo,
saying? So
Puffy said it. Puffy said it. Them niggas be smoking the Jeffy.
yeah.
He
And
said it in the
I
movie.
think Puff be having them gay sex parties at his mansion, like everybody say
Puffy
too.
Yeah, he do.
definitely,
Yeah, he
yo,
do.
Yeah,
Puffy
He went.
definitely gay.
He said some
yeah.
shit about him and Usher wrestling in the bed for cereal or some shit. I knew he
That
was gay
nigga,
when he said that shit.
that nigga
What
is
man
gay, my
wrestle a whole
nigga.
nother man in drawers?
He's
And no
gay.
shade to the gay people out here. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna live a certain lifestyle, just be out and open, be proud of it, regardless of who don't like it. Don't be DLing it and misguiding people because that's a form of deception. You understand? Like, if you're
And
gonna live in
then
your truth, live in your shit.
and
Don't be
then you
like
hanging
Puffy.
out with niggas. You hanging out with niggas,
Yeah.
and then they gonna be like, yo, he gay. And he gay too, cause he hanging out with him. Like, come
Right,
Hmm.
on, dog. You got them
Yeah.
calling me gay cause
Yeah.
I'm with you now. Just tell
right.
But
him, man, you gay.
Puff is the biggest. I think he's one of the biggest in the industry because he's very deceptive. But every now and then he shows sign of it. Like y'all seen that Drink Champ shit where he tried to put the pressure on Fab, and Fab was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, son, what's up
Nah,
with you? Why?"
Yo,
he tried to
yo.
take Fab
He
shopping and
nah
she's a bitch.
nah
And he
yeah,
did
he
it with
definitely
50
pressed
too. He
Fab.
did it with
He
50
tried to
too.
take shot.
50 did
Yo,
it.
Fab said it the best though.
He pressed Fab.
He said, how what I look like letting another man take me shopping? That's a whole fact.
Yeah. Yo,
But
Like,
that's what he's used to. That's what he's
he
used to.
told
If you think
50
about
that
every
shit.
artist that been with Puff, right? If you think about
mm-hmm.
every artist that been with Puff, Puff has treated them like one of his bitches.
Yeah.
Nah.
Look at the whole Bad Boy team.
Bad Boy is fucked up. Wasn't Craig Mack the real like Craig Mack just died
And
not too
I
long ago,
think,
right?
you know,
He died.
Yeah.
yeah, I think, you know, Puff and them has something to do with it. Every time somebody get ready to expose Puff, something
He,
happened to them. They
he
disappear,
died.
they die,
Hey yo,
they get blackballed, all kind of shit. You know what I'm
hey
saying?
yo, I asked Love Bug that same question, yo. Did he have something
Go.
to do with Big getting off? And he was like, yo, I believe that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love Bug told me that out of his mouth, like, so that's why
That's
I
a
believe
fact.
this shit.
Let
That's
yeah.
me
why I
tell
say
you
I believe
something.
shit.
Biggie Smalls, like a lot of these artists, if you listen, they live above their means because they get the advancement checks and they go and buy shit or whatever. And after all that money is blown, they still a slave to the contract. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
within this you have to fulfill your contractual obligations in order to gain any kind of money. So you get the advance money, you go buy a house, you get a Lamborghini, you buy all this dumb shit. Now you broke. You ain't getting no. You got to bring that money in now. And once you start bringing that money in, you
Yeah.
got to pay everybody. So I
But
think
but but that's then because they didn't have the technology that they have now as far as going independent. Like back then, the only route to really be able to make money, you had to sign a deal.
that's
Like
not true
back then,
because
they didn't.
That's not true because Biggie was going to go start his own label before he got killed.
Yeah, I heard
That's
that
not
too.
true.
I never heard that. That's crazy.
Nah, Biggie was going to start his own, and Biggie
I
was
heard
who made
him
Bad
and
Boy.
I heard him and was about to do it.
Right.
Un
They had the
Rivera.
power to do it.
Yeah.
So they had
Yeah,
the power.
wasn't too fond of Puff anyway, or Jay.
Right.
After that,
Since
you
that nigga
know,
was fucking with Andrea Harrell, that's his name. When
yeah.
when that thing happened, I think at City
They
College.
trying to say he died of AIDS.
Yeah, well, he was sleeping. They said allegedly he was sleeping with P Diddy. P Diddy was his intern.
Yeah,
I
I watched the
believe
whole
all that.
documentary on
I
that.
watched the whole documentary,
Yeah.
and when you look in Puff eyes, that's why he liked to wear shades because his the eyes tell the truth. You understand? You know what I mean? So Biggie made Bad Boy. If it wasn't no Biggie, if Biggie would have left and went anywhere else, it would not be a Bad Boy.
It won't be shit.
Like who would pay attention to Bad Boy if Biggie left?
Cause you want me to get the locks and none of them to stay over there.
First of all, let's talk about
yeah. They wouldn't even came in the
right.
first place.
Jadakiss is an amazing artist, one, but Jadakiss never really signed them contracts. You understand?
Nah, he did. He signed some contracts. He just never got paid for it because they was never willing to do the shit Puff was asking them to do like the rest of the artists. And Jadakiss, when they go on every interview and they ask him about the Bad Boy deals and shit like that, he says that he like, yo, he don't go into details, but you could kind of tell it's some old funny money shit because he's like, yo, we just wasn't willing to do. Now I'm saying everything, what he wanted us to do for the money.
That weird shit. He ain't want to do that weird shit. Like them niggas is weirdos over there. Yo, when you get rich, them niggas get rich and become great. Look at this nigga, Lil Wayne is about to. This nigga look like he got 2 weeks left to live, my nigga.
Yo, Lil Wayne look like he got 4 dreads on his head left. This nigga look like an alien.
Nice, my nigga.
He don't even
I ain't
look
go
good.
front. Wayne looks like he's been through a hell of a traumatic situation that's gonna come out in the open. It's gonna go blow people's mind because how do you go from one of the hottest artists out, you know, to a superstar phenom, young age, and all the rest of that, and then every time we see you on camera in a picture, nigga, you're looking crazier,
you know where
crazier and crazier.
You know where that come from? Because niggas not this what I'm saying. You can't. If Lil Wayne, if you look at Lil Wayne, if anybody in the industry look at Lil Wayne as a street nigga, you gotta look at Lil Bow Wow as a street nigga.
Absolutely.
I hate to say that.
Not a street nigga.
But at the same, listen, no. This is why I say that. This is why I say that. Because Lil Wayne and Bow Wow is the same age. Lil Wayne and Bow Wow been in the industry the same amount of years.
Lil Wayne, how old? I thought Lil Wayne was pushing 50.
Nah, Lil Wayne a little older than Bow Wow.
All right. He been in the industry since he was about 15, 13. Yeah. Lil Wayne. All right, Lil Bow Wow been in the industry since he was what, 12?
Nah, but listen.
Not younger than that. Didn't Snoop Dogg pick him up at like 7 or some shit?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
He picked him up when he was a baby. But I think why Lil Wayne looked that bad is because Birdman found Lil Thug, Young Thug, whatever fuck. He started fucking with Young Thug. He's his boyfriend.
Them niggas is weird. He kissing that nigga too.
Yeah, and Lil Wayne just went off the deep end after that.
I feel like the whole industry is taking the masculinity from males all together. You know what I'm saying? And putting out a whole different image and making it cool to be feminine.
To be homosexual. To be homosexual.
We are not against the LGBTQ and I community, but what we will say is
I don't think those are letters. But go ahead.
I think it's a Q. They added on the I.
You about to fuck up and offend them people. Listen, we ain't got nothing against gay people. We just stating our opinions. Let's just say
homosexual.
Let's just say that.
No, but that's the right way to say it. Is they added on the I for intersex. Yeah, for the intersex. So thank you very much.
I don't even know the words, but the letters.
We not trying to shade none of y'all. We just saying how we feel. This is our opinion. Nobody has to agree with it. It's not a fact. It's just an opinion. That's it.
Right.
Not really. My shit is a fact.
No, it's not.
Weird.
You cannot say that.
Them niggas Oh, all right.
You
All right.
cannot say
My
that.
fault. My fault. My fault. My
He
fault.
said, I
Nigga, Zoom about to get sued.
I'm sorry. I
Zoo
can
about
get
to get
sued.
sued by the
Nuh-uh.
whole LGBTQNI community.
Zoo ain't say that.
Oh, I'm
Zoo say
done.
that.
Yo, so all
Mhm.
right, look, industry parties. I was looking up some shit the other day on YouTube, and they're saying a lot of shit like back in the day, Andre Harrell, the Playboy dude, that started Playboy,
Hugh
all the
Hefner.
big name
Hugh Hefner?
dudes.
Hugh Hefner.
That's
Yeah,
my boy.
yeah, but
What they say he did?
they say he a pedophile. They said
He is a
the
You
pedophile.
knew that.
He
We knew that.
is.
but
Everybody know that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why is all of this stuff like getting recognition
I'm gonna tell you
in
why. In my
in
eyes.
our in our community? You know what I'm saying? But nobody has said nothing about him. Like, all right, yeah, R. Kelly a pedophile. He deserves everything that he gets. Period. I'm
Yo,
saying I have no argument with that.
I'm gonna
But
say
this
like this.
nigga was putting 14 to 15-year-olds on the front of magazines, half
Yeah, but
naked
you
and
have
shit
to
like
think
that.
about it.
You know
Those
why
were white 14 and 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's a difference, bro.
You know
Like,
why R.
we've been
Kelly?
oppressed. The black community, the black female, the black men have been oppressed by the white people. No shade to nobody for so long. He was putting white 14, like what's that girl name? Nicole Smith,
Yeah,
whatever.
and
He was
Nicole
Mhm.
Smith.
putting girls like her on the magazine. That's they people. You know what I mean? We not going. They don't care. That's sexy to them. This is what they do in their households behind closed doors. They do poker games and they fuck with the little girl. Like, no shade. Nobody should be a victim. But what I'm saying is that you cannot put R. Kelly and Hugh Hefner in the same boat. Why? Because a majority of these white girls, they let it be known that they were 14 and 15. And Nicole, if you look at her documents, she definitely let it be known what she was doing at them
He
ages, and nobody
was
said
letting it
nothing.
know.
Mm-hmm.
When he had them
Everybody.
shows, when he had them
Yeah.
shows on the little TV shows he had, they put the age right next to their name and
Right,
how many
Yeah,
years he
that's
been with them.
crazy.
right.
So
But that's the
you can't.
difference, though.
That's
Mhm.
bugged out. Like, yo, he put it in the public's eye and nobody said nothing.
Because if you hide something in plain sight, nobody really seeing it. They not looking at the age; they looking at the girl.
That's
And as long as
crazy.
people didn't pay attention to the age, he was getting away with the shit he was doing.
Wow.
That's a fact.
And he made these girls millionaires. Like,
That's a fact.
you know what I mean?
But
He was
is it
like
worth it?
80 running around with young girls.
Is it worth it? To you as a parent, is it worth it?
It's not
You having
worth
your
it
child
at all.
Hell
be a
no.
millionaire
Hell
and
no.
financially stable in the long
Hell
run
no.
by giving her, I'm saying, because I feel like that's what a lot of these parents did. Gave their children
If
to
he
these
asks me, I'm
niggas.
punching him in his mouth. If he asks
Like
me, I'm punching him in the mouth.
the R. Kelly shit, like me as a father, I'm a father of a girl, bro. And I'm a father of two boys. I cannot see myself going to the police and saying R. Kelly has my child and capture. Yo, bro, listen.
We
Yeah,
going
he
up
got
in there.
what?
No,
We
you
up in
can't.
there.
Bro,
We
you
up in
can't
there.
do no shows without dying, my nigga.
We up in
You
there. We up
yeah,
in there.
everywhere you go, it's
Everywhere.
But no,
up, nigga.
but how
It's
did your
up.
child
Everywhere.
get there, though? You have to think about it. A lot
Listen,
of these
regardless,
girls
all
come
right,
from
listen.
broken homes.
I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But as a father, these parents, I watched the Surviving R. Kelly shit. These fathers are like, oh, we talk to the authorities and the authorities are doing the best they can and all. Listen,
I'm not.
yeah, your kids sometimes they gonna do what they want to do. But as a father, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going out about mine, bro.
The
Like,
only time you
yeah,
call
you're
it,
gonna be bad and all the rest of that, but this not what you about to do. You know
the
what I'm
only
saying? Cause
time the
this,
authority
yeah,
is gonna be called is when he dead.
yeah,
Ain't
But you
no, I'm
guys could say
calling to
it's
that.
go get
lit.
the
You
kids.
guys
I'm
could say
going to
that
get.
because you're not in the situation. You have to think about it. As
I
a
know the
father, I
situation.
understand. But at the same time, you have to think about it. When your daughter becomes 15, 16, 17, she able to travel by herself and go to school, whatever, whatever. You have to trust that your daughter is doing those things, right? Correct?
Yeah,
Correct? Because you can't walk a
that.
17-year-old
No.
to
Listen. I'm
12th
gonna tell you
grade.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. I have to trust that she's going to school or whatever the case is. I don't have to trust that she's going to a fucking studio with a grown man
But that's the thing. You
for
think
3
that she's going to
days.
school, but if R.
Yeah, but
Kelly is accept,
listen. How do you send your child to a studio and she stays for 2 weeks? How do you put your child on an
oh,
airplane
because you sent
and
her
send
there.
her to
You sent her
Chicago?
there. Period.
Right.
Most of these parents sent their kids to R. Kelly.
Right.
Them kids and them parents.
This.
And do you see the parents though? Fuck all that. Do you see the parents though? The parents that come up there, they look ridiculous. They look like they be sending their kids up
They
there.
sent them girls.
That's why
to
they
R.
don't have no
Kelly.
problem. It's
Yeah.
it's always one dude look like he trying to be stocky with a fat lady.
Yeah.
Right.
And they go now.
Yeah.
Come on, my nigga. Or it's a skinny
Yeah.
dude with a bigger light skinned chick. Nah,
Yeah.
my nigga, they know what they
Yeah.
doing. They trying to get a
They
come up.
sent them
They knew
kids
they
up.
was
So,
doing. Yes.
so technically, R. Kelly and the parents need to be in prison.
That's
Not just R.
that's
Kelly.
why that's why if you look at it, out of all the parents that said something, who parents didn't say nothing?
The white girl who was there.
No, Aaliyah parents didn't say shit. You know
That's
why?
because Aaliyah
Because she
parents
blew up. She blew up.
No.
She was
Aaliyah parents
she was
own R. Kelly's catalog.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they do. R. Kelly, the only reason why it
You're
wasn't
gonna
publicized,
look it up. That's not true. Now I'm saying I think. No, I'm saying that. Yeah, I heard that before too, and I looked it up. It's not true. What I think is, now I'm saying, and this is only a rumor. Now I'm saying I just recently heard it. I heard the nigga was knocking down
the
Aaliyah
mother,
moms too.
he was fucking the mother too. But
Yeah,
in some when she got pregnant and
he
when she got
might have
married
been
to him,
knocking down the father too.
when
You know
she
what I'm
got
saying?
pregnant, when she got married to him, it came up somewhere and somehow that whatever song was hot at that time, he definitely signed it over to the what's their name, Houston Waltons or whatever.
I'm just saying.
They do get royalty checks
She
from
was
those.
famous. She was famous. She got way famous. So they didn't even say nothing. Them other parents, they ain't get shit. They kids ain't get shit. They kids just getting fucked.
They kids is
So
they famous. They famous right now.
Nah, but
They
you know what?
famous right
If
now.
you listen, if you go back and watch them Survivor R. Kelly series and shit, if you listen real close, they say it was supposed to be money involved. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, yo, R. Kelly promised us 20,000, for a record deal. But I'm listening close. Like you're saying for a record deal, I'm saying for your kid, and he never gave you that 20,000 for your kid, and that's the only reason why you're speaking out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the wife. How about that? Let's talk about where the hell was the wife all these years he was fucking little girls.
In the house. She said it.
But
she was on the
nobody
series.
said nothing. She's the wife. She has more.
Why she in trouble? Word, why she don't get in trouble?
She need to get in trouble too.
No, I think she in tune. It's no way. Listen. As a wife, I don't give a fuck how famous, how big your mansion is, who your husband tell you this person is. Now I'm saying you got the common sense and the common knowledge to know who's who, right? So you can't tell me you didn't know when this fucking 13-year-old walked past you. He was like, "Oh no, that's just the homie little daughter. We gonna go in there and play on the piano," type shit. That you didn't go in there and question shit like, "Yo, bro, this the fifth 13-year-old." This
so
week,
why
like,
she don't get in trouble? She should get in trouble too. That's
she was definitely sleeping with those young girls. She always talk every chance she gets. She talk about how she a freak. R. Kelly make freaks. Let's just say that shit. Okay, he makes freaks and she's a freak. She was interacting, having sexual relations with them young girls, and she needs to be prosecuted as well. And she always trying to cover her ass in that documentary, crying, saying that he abused her. He might have abused you, yeah, but when it came time for your abuser to engage in sexual relations with these young girls, you was in it because you was scared.
But so when she was on the show, she was talking about, when they was about to get a divorce, she kept saying, "I'm just gonna keep the last name. I'm gonna keep the last name." That's exactly her words from on the show.
Right.
Yeah. Before all that bullshit came out, she was on the show, on the TV show, talking about, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep the last name." So why you want the last name? Crying. Yeah, she wasn't doing none of that. Now when this shit come out, he was abusing me. Man, shut up.
You know who I want to hear from?
Nigga.
She
look just like him.
Who, R. Kelly?
Yeah, his wife. That's right. They look alike.
Yeah, she's bad ugly, but she got a nice body though.
Nah, but you know who I want to hear from? I want to hear from his kids. Now, when they speak, I think that's gonna be a crazy. Like, I think they got some shit to say for real. And I think the mother right now is keeping them away from the cameras and everything else.
I don't want to hear from his kids, yo, because that's a whole nother. I don't want to hear from his kids only because that's a pain that no child should ever endure. You understand, knowing that your father allegedly is the monster that he is, and your mother engage in those activities. Now you got his daughter trying to be a whole transsexual, turn into a whole man. He
What?
made her
When
not
this
want to be a
happened?
fucking girl no more.
When this happened?
Word.
I ain't
I
hear
ain't
Two
about
know
years
none
that.
of that.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, word. I ain't hear about that either.
His daughter turned into a whole. She trying to transition to a man. Like, I don't want to hear their story because I know it's going to be heart wrenching. It's going to be horrible. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a good look for them, and it might
Man.
open up wounds for them. Like, I heard from the brothers. Both of the brothers admitted that they were sexually abused by the sister, the older sister, and R. Kelly was the only weirdo who liked the shit. Like, he didn't even put her in jail once he got famous. Like, he could have stopped it. He could have did
I
something
think he
about
was
it.
getting abused too. I think he got abused too when he was a kid.
He got
Yeah.
abused by her, but they said that Robert liked it. Robert stayed in the fucking house while they was trying to get out the house away from her. He stayed in the house, and guess what? Robert nasty
That was
ass,
his sister. That was
his
his
big
sister that was doing
sister,
it to him.
his
Oh,
big sister, and he took her on tour everywhere. I believe they was fucking as adults.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah, he liked it.
That was his road manager or something at one
You
point,
gotta
wasn't
listen. See, that's why people don't listen to the music. Lil Wayne said, "When I was younger, I used to like him older, but when I got older, I started to like him younger." He said it. So you see what
he?
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He said
This
it. You
shit got
gotta
me
listen
ready
to
to burn
music.
sage in my house because I wish a nigga would.
Well, don't
You gotta
chase yourself up out the house.
You know what, ugly? All right, we live. I'm gonna wait.
listen.
I'm gonna wait.
Oh man, she about to Queen flip you.
Look at him. Look at him,
Yo,
Zoo. Look at him.
You got that cup.
Look at him.
it's lit. Drake Champs Part 30. Nah, let me
He
stop.
got that cup. We got that cup.
He got
Yeah, it's
that red
up.
cup.
That red cup.
As long as it's not a styrofoam cup, we good. There ain't no lean in these cups
Nah, at all.
Nah.
at all.
There ain't
That's
no
some
dope
dope
fiends
head
around
shit.
here.
That's dope heads. Like, people
And,
think drinking that stuff is cool, but that's really leading you to a life of destruction. That's dope. That's
but like I
heroin.
said, it takes on the activities of all the popular people that people are willing to listen to. It takes on the life from there. If I'm a famous people and I know I have an influence on the younger generation, and I know whatever I say is going to go, despite me not doing it, that's just like it's a trickery game, like Future, Molly Percocets, and they was like, "Why would you put that out?" And all the rest of that. He got on the interview. He was like, "Yeah, I don't do none of that shit to be real, you know."
He
But
don't
now you
drink none of
got
it.
30 million fucking kids. No, he said it on the interview. He was like, "I don't do none of that shit." No, I'm saying he said I smoke a little weed, drink a little liquor. That's it.
You
Them
know,
But
niggas is
most of these
wild.
artists don't do drugs.
right, and that's why I'm saying you have all of these kids that's you putting this in your music and putting this in their mind in every song, and
Every
they're becoming addicts.
Addicts, right?
every
Thinking it's
young
cool.
artist, every young artist that's out there, them niggas is addicts.
Yeah,
All them niggas is fiends. All of
yeah,
them.
They
yeah.
want this
All of them.
generation to be drug addicts. It's bad enough you got to fight for health insurance. Now you got to build rehab centers for these dumb
No,
kids
no,
listening
no.
to.
But see, that's the setup. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, right? Look at America in total. They invest more money in prisons, but the school
Mhm.
systems are struggling, right? The least things that we have is medical centers, homeless shelters, mental health centers,
Mhm.
and drug treatment programs. Why
Mhm.
is that? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't, I feel like that doesn't come from the particular artist in the music industry. You know what I'm saying, if you ever watch the interview, the artist be like, "Oh no, I like full creative control. That's why I stay independent and all the rest of that." That's the labels. That's like, "Yo, son, we're not dropping this album unless you talk about X, Y, Z." They back
Yeah.
that whole shit. I'm saying they run that whole machine. They be like, "All right, yo, listen, what you want to do? You want to be rich or you want to be poor?" What you know what I'm saying? All right, well, cool. You want to be rich? Yo, listen, lean it out, Percocet it out.
Fuck
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Fuck
Sex it
And
out.
that.
all,
Let's talk about the
yeah,
sex now. Let's talk about the females like Cardi, since they the biggest ones now in the industry. They the new Little Kims and Foxy Browns. Cardi and Meg Thee Stallion. I can't stand either one of them.
hey, all right. I think
Yo,
it's the difference between both of them, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think Meg Thee Stallion is full of shit. Let's go ahead and put that out.
No,
You know what I'm
Trey
saying?
Songz
She,
said
yeah,
she took all
something.
that shit, but she can't take.
I don't know, but
It's something.
I think
It's
Meg Thee
something with
Stallion
her.
is full of shit. I don't. It's something
It's
about her
something with
that I
her.
don't like.
Yeah, it's something with her.
Now Cardi B, I like her specifically because whatever music she drops, she says in the open what it is. Like she doesn't say, "Oh no, I want to be a role model to all the beautiful young ladies that's coming up." She like, "Yo, son, I'm doing this shit for the bag. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Like I do the shit for my
But
daughter to
she's a
get make
stripper,
sure
so
she's
you
straight."
gotta. She got the stripper mentality. She thinking about the
Right.
strip club.
So you whatever she does, you really can't fault her
You
because
can
she's
fault her though. You can fault
why
her
she's
only
she.
because
How
when
could you
you in
fault
the
somebody that's being real?
no, it's a all right. So what's the lady who's saying t-shirt and my panties on?
Adina Howard.
All right, she said t-shirt and my no lie. You know, mom used to play that when we was growing up,
Oh,
right?
so you're just gonna let the world know I'm a freak. All right, go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying every mother played something. But I remember that
Ma,
music
if you're
as a little
listening, she didn't
kid.
mean it.
Shut up. I remember listening to that as a little kid, and I really didn't. I didn't until I got older. I realized what was happening in the song.
That
Now,
was what's supposed to happen.
you know what?
No,
Anyway,
go, no, go ahead.
but what I'm saying is that our songs from the 90s, from the 80s, from the 70s, they spoke what they had, they said what they had to say, but they were mindful. You understand? The adults caught what they were saying.
It's
Like,
not true.
you know, you slow, and I know, like, now I'm getting mad because,
Okay.
like, all I'm saying is that Cardi, and Meg Thee Stallion don't leave nothing for the imagination. They don't allow the kids to be kids and have to guess like I did. Maybe I was a little slow catching on to
That's
certain
why.
things,
That's
but
why Cardi B is stripper. She don't leave no
but
imagination.
is that okay
Right.
though? Do I want to listen to the radio with this bitch talking about park that Big Mac truck right in this little like what the hell?
All right. Listen. This what I
Yeah,
feel about music like that. Right. Now with Cardi B, well both Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B, right? When they talk about I'm saying sexual activities and shit in the song, they don't leave nothing to the imagination
Mm-mm.
and shit like that, right? The
Mm-hmm.
only difference between them and our music is it wasn't hitting, it just took longer to get to the point. You know what I'm saying? You didn't realize in the 90s that oh shit, they fucking into the third verse in our music.
That's not true.
that's
The
Those
because it.
second
artists were
line, you
popping.
realize it, huh?
Those artists were popping. They were popping in those times. R. Kelly, my mind is telling me no, but my body
No, he
that
talking about little girl.
no, but we know that now.
True, true, true.
But I'm
Yeah,
talking about in the 90s and in the early 2000s, they were saying what they had to say, but it wasn't out there smack you in your face. You ride down. If you
Cause
riding
you got
with
in
your
trouble. We
daughter,
was it was censored more. It was
it was
censored
yeah,
more
more.
yeah,
censored.
exactly,
Exactly. It
exactly.
was more censored. Now you
Cause
ride in the car, you got Meg Thee Stallion talk about sucking on shit, and it's like change the channel. I can't allow my
yeah,
kids, but you can't
yeah.
run
That's a
from it.
fact.
It's
That's a
everywhere.
fact. That's a
Yo,
fact. Cause
I'm gonna be honest. I do not like female artists. It's only one female artist right now that I can say that I listen to, and that's more because she has the
Who?
substance of an actual artist, and that's Cayenne. Y'all ever heard of Cayenne? She used to be on
I
Love and
think
Hip
you
Hop.
said that sounds like the seasoning, but okay, I get you.
No, that's her name. Her name is Cayenne. No, I'm saying look
Okay,
where
up
she
on Instagram.
from? From Harlem.
Queen, no, Queens.
okay.
She
I
be
said she,
rapping.
yeah. She used to
Yeah, she
date.
can rap.
What's the dude on Love and Hip Hop? Damn, what's the,
Daquees.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, she
exactly.
Okay,
can
I
rap.
know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
You know what I'm
she can
saying?
rap. She can rap. She can
She
rap.
spits like she's hard. You know what I'm
And she
saying?
not
The
talking
rest
about
of these
sexual
female
stuff.
rappers, I mean, nah, she like she spit like with
Yeah, she can
substance.
rap.
The rest of these female rappers, it's the same thing. I can turn on a Meg Thee Stallion, a Cardi B, a Nicki Minaj song, and I can
City
get the same
girls.
result. City
Mm-hmm.
Girls, and I can get the same results. The first
Long
two
as they ain't
lines is
raw, baby.
fucking on her for a bag. Yeah,
Right.
I'm like this.
Now
But
the
then
city
you think
girls be
about the
wild.
lyrics. When you really listen to the
City
lyrics,
girls be wilding.
the city girls are hoes. They want to fuck you for your money, and
Uh,
that's okay. But they could never. They trying to follow the steps of Little Kim. I feel like Little Kim was that bitch too, but she was about a whole bunch of other things, and it wasn't just about her sex, what she could do for you sexually.
I think Little Kim, what made Little Kim pop is Little Kim was the only female artist out at that time besides Foxy Brown that had that sort of initiative in her music. You know what I'm saying? That's what made her intriguing. Like
Then
now,
looking like a goddamn cat.
yeah, she that
Like a goddamn. She like she belong on Broadway.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
Boys, put your tongue
If she
back in your
came,
mouth.
nah, ain't no tongue in your mouth. If she walked out the bathroom and I was walking by, like, oh, bitch, what? Hey, look, no, take your face off and go lay down. God damn.
I like the old Little Kim better than the new.
I like the old Little Kim too, but what I'm saying is Little Kim gave you Thug, she gave you Hustler, she gave you Sexy, she gave you Killer, she gave you everything around the board. I think all these women, they just talk about their body and they don't understand that. And this is what these young girls are thinking. They count on their sex.
But that's because us as consumers don't demand the substance in music anymore. We take and receive anything and say everything's hot. Once it hit World Star, the Shade Room, and all the rest of that shit, it takes off. Now I'm saying they get their certain fan base and it's gone from there. We don't demand it.
That's not it
anymore.
I think the majority of the younger crowd are listening to these people, and that's what they getting. They getting oh, we want more. I don't think it's people in our age range that's really listening to them girls.
Hell no.
Exactly. I think it's the younger crowd. I think it's the 14, and this is why I'm saying they're influencing these girls to think only about their body, how they could appeal to a guy with the bag and what they could do to get the bag. And
they trying to get a bag to get a bigger bag to get a bag.
They trying to get a bag out the sexual favors that they're doing for these men, and they not motivating them to get a bag with their mind, like Queen Latifah, like what's this one name? The Dyke, MC Light.
But what's the name? Lil Kim, that she ain't too. What's the name? Gave her a car for some pussy. Scott Storch.
Who? Yeah, wait, what?
Kim was a fantasy of every man at one point. Period.
Scott Storch gave Lil Kim a car for some pussy.
Damn.
Scott Storch was
I hope that shit wasn't trash.
He was giving all them bitches cars for some pussy.
Hey, that nigga should have been like, yo.
Everybody a car, that it didn't matter.
Nah, that nigga should have been like, all right, look, him. I'm gonna start you off with this Honda. Now, if the pussy good, I get you a Benz.
You up with the Honda. If the pussy good, I'm gonna give you what? What's the next?
I'm gonna get you a Benz.
The nigga try to take them shits back. Them niggas try to take them shits back. He try to repo them shits back. Like, yo, give my shit back. Give my shit back.
He said you could make a Sprite can disappear in your mouth. You lied.
I'm like, you lied to me. You lied to me. In the contract, you said this.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have to put it to a test. I would actually have a Sprite can. I'd be like, Kim.
No, you a whole liar. Then you gotta ask Cardi, what's that macaroni sound? I think that's a yeast infection.
Damn.
Yo, what the? Yo, that was not supposed to be your reaction, so.
What? God damn, for real?
For real.
That's what you got? God damn.
No, because think about the macaroni in the pot. How that sound when you staring it?
Nah, I thought that was when you was lit. When you was, never mind.
Because it's way wetter than macaroni in the pot. Think about the pasta and the cheese. That don't sound good.
Mm-mm.
He said,
"Yeah, that."
I see you did your research on that, so I'm
no, because I stirred the macaroni in the pot, and I said that's not it.
Look, see, I can dig it. I can dig it.
Look, you about to have every nigga that end up watching this going back and all the exes like, hey, October 2013, right? Yo, what y'all think about the Illuminati controlling the music industry?
I think that until the industry is black owned, then they gonna have to keep doing what the hell they doing.
I think it ain't never gonna be black owned. Cause you wanna know why? Black people are too set on money. You know what I'm saying? Look at Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne just sold his whole fucking catalog.
Them niggas is faggots.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I can say that. Oh, I okay, I
can't
can
say
say
that
that.
to the
Yeah, I can't say that.
LGBTQNGI.
Yeah, I can't say that word. But them niggas, them dudes is weird because they only all this shit that they doing right now. Oh, we gotta stick up for the black people. That's because the shit is trending. That's a trending topic.
Yeah,
Is what to do is to stick up for the blacks. Nigga,
yeah,
as soon as this shit blows over and the shit is over with, them niggas ain't helping nobody. They not helping no black people.
right, right,
Them niggas gonna
right.
go right back to going back to doing them weird parties. How we started this conversation. They gonna be right back to the weird parties. Puffy gonna be taking them niggas out, buying them clothes and thongs and shit. Like
I
they
still think
gonna.
he doing it right now, and it's just
That's
not
what I'm
publicized. That's
saying.
why he been low key.
They not gonna give a fuck about us. They got their own when you rich and you got damn near half a billion, you up there, you don't give a fuck about nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Nothing.
Yo, that's crazy, man. The music industry, the movie industry, the whole thing. I think there's a big ass underground world that somebody is gonna eventually be able to expose without getting killed or some shit like that. They've been trying to. What's the dude name? He wrote a book about Puffy and uh um damn, I forgot the dude name. Craig, is it Craig something? I'm saying
Oh
that yeah, he wrote a book about Puffy being like a whole homosexual.
man, Puffy is a fucking weirdo, man. That nigga 50 said it. 50 don't niggas don't just everybody just think 50 is a bully. It ain't
Nah.
50 is a bully. 50 just don't 50 just don't tolerate what other people tolerate. Instead of everybody, they want to keep letting shit build up. 50 like, nah, I'm not even gonna let this shit build up. I'm just gonna smack the shit out of you, or I'm gonna violate you right now before you
Yeah,
even get to that point.
yeah,
That's just like how street mentality. Niggas ain't fighting no more. They getting straight to the shooting. Straight to shooting.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
what am I wasting my breath for arguing with you, and I know it's gonna lead to this, so that's how 50 thinking. I'm gonna start with this while you gonna be talking while I'm leading with this.
The crazy
I'm
part
gonna be
about it is shit, nigga. If I think 50 thinking like, yo, son, I'm not gonna argue with you because that's gonna make me seem even more guilty. Like if I'm sitting there arguing with you back and forth, people gonna get suspicious. Like they ain't going back and forth for about four. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. He like, yo, I'm gonna end you. Like I'm gonna try to violate you every chance I get. And that's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't play that, man. And that's how they get blackballed or they get bad names in the industry and shit like that. Like 50. Nobody likes him in the industry because he don't play certain games with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like he
yeah,
don't go to these weird ass parties and he ain't with the yo, you're not gonna play with me a certain way type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they like, oh,
right.
50's the bad guy, shit like that. And I'm saying, nah, I ain't the bad guy. He the nigga that's gonna fuck around and smack one of you niggas' heads off, B.
I respect his hustle. Can't tell that
Right.
nigga shit.
I ain't gonna
Whatever
front.
they
I
what he
fuck with
said,
50 hustle.
whatever he said, he did it. He did it. I don't give a fuck, my nigga.
Yeah,
Nigga
yeah,
said it. He 50 is the type of nigga he ain't. Nigga treat just like how he said. Man, that nigga, listen. Growing up in the hood, if you was from over there, I don't fuck with you. And if
right,
I see you over there with them, I don't fuck with you. So
right,
why I gotta treat just like that? That's why he
right.
popping. That's why he's still relevant.
Yeah, yeah. And then on top of that, I don't think nobody thought that he was ever gonna be able to make the business decisions that he made.
And he killing them right now,
Yeah,
dog.
man, that nigga hurting shit right now.
Yo, he got shit
Hurt shit.
everywhere right now. Everywhere. I respect
That
his
power
shit.
shit alone right now is yeah. I don't think
That
nobody.
power shit, power is power, but he got the other shit with homeboy from the jail that was in the jail shit that
Oh,
wrote the shit. Yeah,
for
that's
life,
like on.
for life.
Yeah, that shit is
I
that's
what?
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Then he doing he started with the now he doing BMF. Like I respect the nigga also, my nigga.
yeah, yeah. Because he on top of shit, man. Like he don't have time to deal with other shit outside of grinding. You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect his shit.
So it's
He
not
just
like he's the epitome of yo, son. If it's not about a dollar, we have nothing to talk about.
that's it.
You know what I'm
That's it.
saying? And that's gangster, man. It's like the rest of these niggas, they want to be seen and shit like that. And the only time 50 really seen is when he either laughing at one of you stupid niggas for fucking up,
Oh, you owe me some
That was
bread. That nigga
yeah.
went on a whole rant of niggas on him bread. That's how you know. That's when you know shit. The nigga don't be really telling the truth. He went on a whole rant of putting niggas that you thought was regular celebrities on blast for owing him bread. And these niggas can't say that because they be like, all right, 50, why you just couldn't call me and say I was past due? Like he put like nah, fuck that, nigga. I'm gonna put you on camera and let you know you owe me bread.
Hey,
He
that's
put
that's
niggas
the
on
best way to get paid though, nigga. If I text
nigga.
you and be like, yo, homie, you know what I'm saying, yo, you know you supposed to pay me Friday and you brush me off, nigga, my shit's still on red and all the rest of
Look,
that. All right,
my
yeah, let's go ahead and
nigga.
let your
Look,
fans know what's going on.
nigga. Look, nigga. That nigga Tim Tomey. What's his name? The Rotomi cat. Drake. The nigga Drake.
Yeah.
This nigga been on probably Oprah, my nigga. He been on every talk. Like, and this nigga 50 puts this nigga on Instagram. Nigga, you owe me money. And like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. You don't come on, you don't get away with shit. Like that's fit that nigga's that's my nigga, that's status, nigga. That's like I don't give a fuck about who you are, nigga. You owe me bread, nigga. Give me my bread, my nigga. And I'm gonna let the world know you owe me bread. And it's some punk bread. It's some punk bread that I know you got. But you owe me it, so I'm gonna put this.
Like
Come
shit.
on.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest. All the bread that people owe 50, he don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
He
But
don't.
I
He
like
don't.
how he moved. It's based off principle and moral. It's
But
not about what you owe. It's yo, bro, how you come about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
it's like let me show you what the real public think of you. Fuck with the because you can't get what the public think of you on TV shows and shit like that because you don't know what the that's the audience that's listening to your host telling them what to say. Let me show you what the real crowd is talking about. Yeah, this nigga owe me money. He owe me about $30,000 or $100,000, and I'm putting him on blast. Everybody laughing. You got 100,000 comments about this nigga. He got to look at that shit like, oh shit. Oh damn, a million niggas think about me like I'm a lame. Oh shit. He got the feedback in his face. Like, oh shit.
They can feel like a cornball, like, oh
You think
man,
he'll
this nigga
come on, my nigga. I don't care what nobody say. You think that nigga don't look at his social media like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Oh,
facts.
50 said I
Yeah.
did what? Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Come on, man. No. You know what's going on. And 50 make you look like a straight clown, like you supposed to be a big time actor right now. And 50 shows you like, nope. You owe me $50,000, Paul. Give me my money, my nigga. Stop playing.
And that shit that niggas make probably in a day. No funny shit.
You got the #1 song on the charts right now. Give me my fucking money. Give me
Yo,
my
and
money.
yo, that nigga Romnetti had like shit, he like had like 4 fucking major songs on the charts at one time.
See? And 50 say you owe money.
That's wild, son.
I don't get no better than that.
Ain't no way.
50 is the GOAT.
Yeah, that nigga's the super GOAT. I ain't gonna front. That nigga right now, if it was a person that's controlling the music industry behind the scenes financially, it's definitely him.
And he ain't on the weird shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just can't dress like he don't got no fucking swag.
Oh, son, this nigga.
But
his outfits,
like
I be watching this nigga like, yo, son. Like, yo, no disrespect to
like
none of my Queens
corner.
niggas. Well, Queens niggas know they can't dress. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Queens niggas. You know what I'm saying?
He
But
just
yo,
like
y'all niggas cannot dress.
He just like a nigga on the corner. Like a straight nigga on the corner. Like they got one outfit.
Nigga be wearing Reebok Classic or True Religion.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck with wild, stupid fitted. Like the fitteds be dumb. Like 50, put on a regular Yankee fitted, nigga. A regular fucking Tampa Bay Boston fitted and get over it, dog.
Wildin'.
What she was jumping back?
Oh shit.
I'm back. Phone
I
died.
Okay.
My
That's
phone ain't
it.
no good.
That's that
We know.
Walmart.
It
That's
look
that
like
Walmart connection.
Oh, here we go. Here we
You
go.
got that Walmart Wi-Fi.
No, my phone was charging, but it was like on red at the battery, so I kept looking at the battery bar.
so why you ain't plug it up when you seen it was on red?
It was
Cause I
plugged
got red
up.
too.
So I didn't explain to you. It was plugged up, but that's not the topic. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
you
you.
right. That's how we'll talk about that off air.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You lit.
But yeah, we were just talking about 50 Cent and how much of a genius he is when it comes to marketing, business, and stuff like that.
50 Cent is everything, but 50 Cent was just filming around my area, but he filmed super early. It was 6 a.m. They was filming the
Why you ain't go out there and get that come up for us?
I was gonna put mad blankets over me and act like I was just like a bum, like, and this is my spot. And but I didn't wake up in time. They was out there at 6 a.m. and it was a Wednesday, I believe, and the kids out on
Wait.
Saturday.
All right,
Spring
before you
break.
go any further, the first idea you thought was to put mad blankets over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because look, so they in the Bronx, no shade to Bronx, but they in the Bronx, and it's a nice, quiet street that they were on. But in the cut, a lot of people do sleep in that area. So I was finna be one of them just so I could get a shot of 50 Cent because it's they doing the raising of Keenan. They was doing that shoot,
Oh yeah.
that part, and I wanted to see 50 Cent and hopefully Tommy because that's who I was there for. But in my head, but I didn't wake up in time enough, so I couldn't make it.
CP
So you was
time.
gonna go outside to play homeless, but you end up staying in your warm home. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. She was
I
on CP time.
overslept.
She was on CP time.
I was definitely. I woke up at 7 o'clock. That's something because they were shooting at 6. But I should have woke up at 5 so I could get down here, get myself together, and then when they come with all the trailers and stuff, they have to say, "Miss, get up," and then hopefully I see 50 Cent. That was what I was planning in my head, but it didn't work out.
That'd have been security or the police telling you get your ass up.
I know, probably, but I would have definitely
That
liked to see.
he'd have been coming like 2 hours later.
Oh, well, see, I didn't think. See, God, Allah knows best because I didn't think like that. I thought he was gonna be there at 6, and I wanted to see Tommy. So
Yeah.
I could dig
I
it.
think
I could
every
dig it.
black girl want to see Tommy though. We don't care about 50 Cent.
All this black girl magic, and y'all want to see the white boy.
Tommy is black. That character is. Look at this fool. Look how he holding that cup. Is that?
We got the.
Yo, wow. Do it again.
Yo, see it. Don't
No,
start this.
because you don't have your glasses on, so don't do this to your face. Okay.
Mhm. Yo, see it. We live still. Okay,
No,
don't start
because
your
you was holding
nonsense.
that cup like you was trying to get the
Listen,
pineapple from the
we
bottom
are
of the
still
cup.
live. Don't start your
Oh.
nonsense. All right. All
No,
right.
but I just wanted to say the way.
No,
you
we'll
holding
do
the
this
cup.
off air. We'll do this off air. Speaking of that, yo, we about to wrap this up or whatever the case is. Yo, I appreciate everybody for coming through, checking out the show today. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout outs to Zoo. Shout outs to
Ready,
KB.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody that pulled up in the comments to let us know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow the Instagram page. That's
Yes.
at Eternal Grind _ the podcast.
Yes.
And of course, make sure you follow the Facebook page, which is Eternal Grind, the podcast.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's a fact.
I'm
That's
saying,
a fact.
yo, shout out, man. Y'all got, websites or anything y'all want to shout out, man? Shout that out, man, and we're gonna put it up.
Nah, you can just follow me on Big Homie Zoo on Instagram.
Okay.
Facebook is for old people, so I don't fuck with
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what?
man.
Disrespectful.
This made
All
us
right.
feel bad.
Facebook is
All
for
right.
old people.
We old. We old.
Speak for yourselves.
All right, Joe, Grind Gang, we up out of here, man. I will see y'all next
Alright.
week, 7 p.m.
Yay.
Know what I'm saying? Out of
You're
here.
ready, huh? You're ready, huh?
Later.